These are the highlights, key lessons, and takeaways from Practicing the Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle to strengthen your mindfulness and meditation, providing guidance on how to live in the now. The beginning of freedom is the realization that you're not the thinker. The moment you start watching the thinker, a higher level of consciousness becomes activated. You then begin to realize that there is a vast realm of intelligence beyond thought. That thought is only a tiny aspect of that intelligence. You also realize that all the things that truly matter, beauty, love, creativity, joy, inner peace, arise from beyond the mind. You begin to awaken. When your consciousness is directed outward, mind and world arise. When it is directed inward, it realizes its own source and returns home to the unmanifested. The single most vital step on your journey toward enlightenment is this. Learn to disidentify from your mind. Every time you create a gap in the stream of mind, the light of your consciousness grows stronger. No mind is consciousness without thought. Mind, in the way I use the word, is not just thought. It includes your emotions as well as all unconscious mental, emotional, reactive patterns. Emotion arises at the place where mind and body meet. It is the body's reaction to your mind, or you might say a reflection of your mind in the body. If you really want to know your mind, the body will always give you a truthful reflection. So look at the emotion, or rather feel it in your body. If there is an apparent conflict between them, the thought will be a lie. The emotion will be the truth. The psychological condition of fear is divorced from any concrete and true immediate danger. It comes in many forms: unease, worry, anxiety, nervousness, tension, dread, phobia, and so on. This kind of psychological fear is always of something that might happen, not of something that is happening now. You are here and now, while your mind is the future. This creates an anxiety gap. Power of others is weakness disguised as strength. True power is within, and it is available to you now. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Make the now the primary focus in life. Always say yes to the present moment. You will observe that the future is usually imagined as either better or worse than the present. If the imagined future is better, it gives you hope or pleasurable anticipation. If it is worse, it creates anxiety. Both are illusory. Presence is the key to freedom, so you can only be free now. Forget about your life situation for a while and pay attention to your life. Your life situation exists in time. Your life is now. Narrow your life down to this moment. Your life situation may be full of problems. Most life situations are. But find out if you have any problem at this moment. Not tomorrow or in 10 minutes, but now. Do you have a problem now? All problems are illusions of the mind. Focus your attention on the now and tell me what problem you have at this moment. Do not be concerned with the fruit of your action. Just give attention to the action itself. The fruit will come of its own accord. This is a powerful spiritual practice. Neither failure nor success has the power to change your inner state of being. you have found the life underneath your life situation. Make it a habit to monitor your mental and emotional state through self-observation. Am I at ease at this moment? Is a good question to ask yourself frequently. If you get the inside right, the outside will fall into place. Primary reality is within, secondary reality without. Stress is caused by being here, but wanting to be there, or being in the present, but wanting to be in the future. It's a split that tears you apart inside. Ask yourself, what problem you have right now, not next year, tomorrow, or 5 minutes from now. What is wrong with this moment? It is not uncommon for people to spend their whole life waiting to start living. Waiting is a state of mind. Basically, it means that you want the future. You don't want the present. You don't want what you've got. You want what you haven't got. If you're present, there's never any need for you to wait for anything. Body awareness keeps you present. It anchors you in the now. So to inhabit the body is to feel the body from within, to feel the life inside the body, and thereby come to know that you are beyond the outer form. Whenever an answer, a solution, or a creative idea is needed, stop thinking for a moment by focusing attention on your energy field. Become aware of the stillness. A victim identity is the belief that the past is more powerful than the present, which is the opposite of the truth. It is the belief that other people and what they did to you are responsible for who you are now, for your emotional pain, or your inability to be your true self. To relinquish judgment does not mean that you do not recognize dysfunction or unconsciousness when you see it. It means being the knowing rather than being the reaction and the judge. Failure lies concealed in every success, and success in every failure. In this world, which is to say on the level of form, everybody fails sooner or later, of course, and every achievement eventually comes to naught. All forms are impermanent. To offer no resistance to life is to be in a state of grace, ease, and lightness. This state is then no longer dependent upon things being in a certain way, good or bad. Watch any plant or animal and let it teach you acceptance of what is. Surrender to the now. Let it teach you being. Let it teach you integrity, which means to be one, to be yourself, to be real. Let it teach you how to live and how to die, and how not to make living and dying into a problem. Don't look for peace. Don't look for any other state than the one you're in now. Otherwise, you will set up inner conflict and unconscious resistance. Forgive yourself for not being at peace. The moment you completely accept your non-peace, our non-peace becomes transmuted into peace. Anything you accept fully will get you there, will take you into peace. This is the miracle of surrender. When you accept what is, every moment is the best moment. That is enlightenment. When you surrender to what is and so become fully present, the past ceases to have any power. The real of being, which had been obscured by the mind, then opens up. Suddenly, a great stillness arises within you, and an unfathomable sense of peace. And within that peace, there is great joy. And within that joy, there is love. And at the innermost core, there is the sacred, the immeasurable, that which cannot be named.